What's up, guys? Guns here. So, man, last night I was in bed. I had a boys' night with little Jimmy. So that's where we go in the back room. You know, got a whole bedroom set up for when my friends come into town. Or if RJ's here, it's his room. We do a boys' night. We go back there, watch a movie, have a little snack. You know, just have a father-son time. You know, sleep back there. It's one of my favorite things to do. One of Jimmy's favorite things to do, but. That little shit turd passed out early last night in the middle of the movie. So there I was by myself, just in my thoughts. I'm thinking about all kinds of things. And I'm looking on Twitter, man, and oh, good morning, by the way. Just woke up. Got my coffee, drinking some coffee. But, man, I'm looking on Twitter, and I'm checking all this stuff out. And, you know, one of the things that's really getting me is this whole Top Shot thing. And, you know, call me old school. I don't know. I don't understand it. To me, it seems like a crazy money grab. And you know what? I know that some people don't like the direction that the hobby is going right now with prices and everything else. But I was once a kid opening hoops, pulling Tim Hardaway rookie cards and Shawn Kemp rookie cards. And I was going to retire off those cards. I remember I put a stack of each, and David Robinson, I put a stack of each in a box and buried them in the backyard. I live in Portland. It rains a lot. It wasn't a good idea. Anyway, my thought was that I was going to put these away like a treasure chest, and I was going to one day retire off these cards. Fast forward, 2020, 2021. Our cards are worth money. They're worth money. You have a buyer's and a seller's market. And, you know, when it comes to big cards, it's a seller's market right now. The market's going crazy. You know, some people are against it, and I totally get it. You know, they're in for 1,000% the love of collecting. Me, I'm different. There's a few things that I cherish. But there's nothing I cherish more than putting a pork chop on my child's plate. You know what I mean? I could have a card that I love, and I could be like, man, this card is great. But if this card could pay for my child's braces or buy my son a new bike, this card at that moment doesn't mean as much to me as it did yesterday. You know, we can't help the prices. We can't help what's going on. And if you weren't to take advantage of that, you're doing you and your family a disservice right now. I understand it's tough to buy cards right now. I understand it's tough to add cards to your PC right now, especially if you've decided to PC the same guy that everybody else wants to PC. Like, you know, thank God I jumped on Jack Flaherty years ago when he was a big nobody, and I could grab Flaherty cards at a good price still. By the way, just got named starter, second year in a row. I was buying his autographs when they were $1. Obviously they're not anymore. They're 30, 40, 50 bucks. Am I mad about that? No, because that means that my collection has now jumped. Cards, man, the card market, you know, I was able to sell some cards in my auction, and I had a lot of help from my friends too. Love you guys. Thank you. But I was able to sell cards in my auction and go on a trip across America with my daughter. Yeah, I had to sell some, you know, Walter Payton rookie cards. Yeah, I had to sell a 32 Sanella Babe Ruth. Yeah, I had to sell a Michael Jordan rookie. That if I would have kept all these cards, have jumped in value 10 times. But you know what's never going to drop in value is the experience and the memories that I had with my daughter traveling the country. Cards did that. If cards wouldn't have jumped in value, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So here's my thing. I don't have a problem with the way the card market is right now. You have a buyer and a seller's market and everything. I don't have a problem with the card market right now. I see for certain really high-end cards, it's a little crazy, and there's ups and downs. If you wanna make money, try to get out in front of something. Somebody said something in Zombies chat. They said you got to zig when everybody else is zagging. If everybody's going for this card, maybe figure out the next one that's gonna be big. Do yourself a service and try to make a buck in the hobby. People can't continue to dump money in a hobby without. I mean, you can. I did for a long time. You can't continue to dump money in a hobby without finding a way to get a little something back. But here's my issue. So, finally, cards have jumped in value. I made a video a couple weeks ago that said we were right. We look like geniuses because we've been in this when nobody cared about cards. I just went through box of vintage basketball. Vintage basketball was the hobby's redheaded stepchild forever. Now that shit's blowing up. And I got 30 Pistol Petes. I got Earl Monroe's out the wazoo. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's like crazy. A Pistol Pete rookie. Like, what do I do? They're worth so much money right now. And I bought a lot of them for so little. And they're worth so much money. I could sell them and get and take the profits and get my wife an upgraded vehicle, which she deserves. What do you do? Are you a bad person for taking advantage of that? Are you a bad person for living out your blessings? It's unfortunate that other people that want to buy cards just can't afford it right now, but you can't demonize the people who are making money just because you can't buy cards right now. You got to remember, at the end of the day, they're only sports cards. It's not like somebody's buying up all the AIDS medicine and raising the price 700%, or cancer medicine and raising the price. It's just sports cards. So I want to protect where the market is right now. People are finally, back in the day you said you were going to retire off cards. People are doing that right now. But there are things that are destroying it. I think that these new companies that are coming in that are selling stocks in the cards, I think that is destroying it. And if it's not, it's actively destroying it. Something doesn't have to be tearing something apart right this second to be planting the seeds of destruction. And I think that's what that's going to do. And you got this Top Shot. What is Top Shot? What is it? So you're buying a pack. You're waiting in line to buy a pack, right? To get 3 video clips. 3 YouTube video clips that you supposedly own, although they're numbered to 15,000. So you own a 1 in 15,000% of a YouTube video clip. So if you ever wanted to sell it to like CBS to use on their news stations, do you have to get the other 14,999 people to sign off on it? You know what I mean? It's dominating Twitter. And in the last month, I have seen, Michael Jordan card prices. I'm seeing the direct correlation with Top Shot and the drop in card prices, because I believe Top Shot is just a huge money grab. I don't see a single tweet about Top Shot that doesn't include a dollar value. Oh, checked my wallet yesterday and I'm up $8,000 or I'm up 8%. These people can't even pull the money out. I have yet to see one person say, yeah, I got my money from my Top Shot. What? How does this make sense? What's going to happen? What do you own? You hold your video in your hand? Oh, here it is. I'm going to leave this to my kids. You don't own it. It's not a Greg Maddux rookie card you could have in your hand and you could give it to your kids. Like, I can understand how this card goes from 30 cents to $8. It's here. It's here. Like, I get it. I don't understand the new fads that pop in and how quick people fly over to this stuff, man. I feel like it's destroying the card market that we all love. And I think it's super unfortunate. And what really sucks is I'm seeing very influential people in my community championing, how do you say that word? Championing. Damn it, they're holding Top Shot up on a fucking pedestal because you know they're making money. And I can't knock somebody for making money. You know me, never gonna knock somebody for making money. But at the same time, I'm watching it fuck up the the card hobby. The uptick. We're finally getting up there, man. It's taking off. Like when you buy into stocks, you hope the shit shoots to the moon. I'm watching it fucking disintegrate. You could go and you could look at the prices. You could see what stuff sold for just last month compared to what it's doing right now. And it's not because the market's dropping. The market's still, the stock market's still high. People are making crazy money off crypto right now. You got more fucking, they're about to add another fucking $2 trillion to our fucking children's fucking future with another bullshit stimulus. So a lot of people are going to have a bunch of expendable money right there. But instead of throwing it into this car business, which we are in, we are allowing new entities to come in that are completely trying to put us on a plate and eat us. I ain't getting involved in it. Fuck that shit. I get the lure though. I understand why people are fucking fish flocking to that shit. It shows the herd mentality in people. It shows how big a sheep people are. And no offense to you. We can't help it. Like, I get it. If a new restaurant opens up in your fucking city and all of a sudden it's all over the news, your dumbass is going to go wait in that 3-hour line just to try an Eggs Benedict that's supposed to be the best you've ever had. Like, we flock to that kind of shit. We're fucking sheep. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy what we allow to happen. I understand too that everybody has different thoughts on the state of this hobby and whether it's good that the market has jumped or whether it's bad that the market has jumped. But I need people to realize the moves that we make are going to decide whether or not it stays or it falls. And most of us have wanted nothing else. I mean, of course, we love collecting the cardboard. But if there wasn't a want for this card, we wouldn't care about it. You're collecting a Griffey Jr. or an Ichiro or a Jose Canseco or a Troy Aikman because other people want it. If nobody else wanted, nobody's out here PCing Oliver Miller. Like, if nobody wanted it, people wouldn't be collecting. There are so many people that you could start a PC of that's a great person in the hobby and you could get them cheap still. There are so many different people that you could still get cheap, but we're fucking sheep. We have that herd mentality. We want to shove our nose up the next guy's ass and have everybody go after Soto. Like, don't be mad because all of a sudden a group of people want the same cards that you want. Like, you want them for a reason. You know what I mean? Protect the hobby. Don't battle it so much. And be cautious of the new shit that comes out. You got to realize when new shit's coming out, it's because it's a money grab. They want to come in and they want to take the money from your hobby. I see videos on YouTube that talk about Top Shot, and then in the title they have sports card collecting. Bitch, that's not sports card collecting. You're collecting a fucking video. I get all the videos for free on YouTube. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. After this video is done, I'm going to put my PayPal in the description, and I'm going to let you guys own a piece of this video, okay? I'm going to break it up and do shit, I don't even get 1,000 views. I'm going to break it up into 60 views, into 60 pieces, and I'm going to sell a piece to each of you. You're welcome. You could run around and say that you own it. All you got to do is pull it up on YouTube, watch it anytime you want, but not if you don't pay for it. Be smart, people. Live your blessings. Don't battle against everything. Some fights aren't worth fighting. Some are. I don't know. You know, if you're watching, if you're watching your friends do well in a business, a hobby, something, man, don't battle against them. Be proud of them. Be happy for them. You know, everything is going to come back around. It's going to. People are going to be able to get their cards again that they lust after soon. In fact, there's so many suits who normally play the stock market who have now jumped into this hobby. And no offense to the suits that have been in the hobby, I know you guys have a passion. You know what I'm talking about, the new people that are after the quick buck, that are going to buy a bunch of cards, and these cards are going to be back on, who knows how long, a year, 2 years, 3 years. They're going to be back. They're going to be back for sale at some point because there's going to be a new flavor that people are going to be after. And then people are going to let those go, Don't go after the Soto today. Unless you really want it. Don't go after the Soto today. Everybody's going after the Soto. Find the next guy. Do the next thing. Blaze your own path. Man, collect, hobby. Have fun in this hobby. I guess that's enough of my fucking rant. Gun show tonight, 4 p.m. Pacific. See you guys there. Do good things for others. Be a light in somebody's life. Guns out. Peace.